Okay guys, thanks for checking us out. This is the Mike Rochester YouTube channel. Today we're going to be checking out the Velotric Discover 1. It's windy, it's cold, it's snowy, it's sleeting in upstate New York. So we're going to make the best of it and we're going to make this thing happen, even if we got to do it over 2 to 3 days. Let's put it to the test. Just so you guys know, it is 29 degrees today. It's supposed to get up to 39, I believe. So it is a pretty cold day today. So we're gonna get going though. We'll start off with pedaling the bike as if it's a regular pedal bike. So we come to a stop sign here. We'll stop. And I'll show you, take a look at my legs at how quick I'm pedaling. We're riding this bike as if it's just a pedal bike. Gear 1, 0 pedal assist. Just like any traditional bike, you're gonna move your gears up so that you don't ghost pedal. And right now we're up to 15 miles an hour. And we're in gear 6 now. We're coming to a straightaway here, and this is kind of level ground, so we are still pedaling at 15 miles an hour in gear 6. So this just basically goes to show you, you could ride this bike without any motor assist at any given time. Keep in mind, if you're going up hills, it is going to be heavier than a traditional bike. We're going to test out pedal assist level 1 through 5 as the bike is out of the box. So right now we're in gear 2, pedal assist 1 doing about 9 miles an hour. So if we kick it up to pedal assist 2, we are doing 10, 11 miles an hour. Pedal assist level 3, we're doing 13, 14. Pedal assist level 4, we're doing 15, 16, 17, and pedal assist level 5, we're doing 18, 19, 20, 21, 21 miles an hour out of the box. So let's test out the 5 different pedal assist levels without pedaling. So in pedal assist level 1, we're doing 7, 8 miles an hour. In pedal assist level 2, we're doing 9, 10, 11. In pedal assist level 3, we're doing 12, 13. Pedal assist level 4, we're doing 14, 15, 16, 17. And in pedal assist level 5, we're doing 18, 19, 20. So there's the 5 different pedal assist levels, throttle only. 21. So there you have it. 0 to 20, no pedaling, throttle only. Eight miles an hour, 11, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20 miles an hour, 14 seconds. Okay, let's try it again. 19, 20, and 14 seconds. 18, 19, 20. This is a 500 watt motor. It just has a lot of giddy up. This bike starts quick out of the gate. Let's go ahead and test out these brakes. We're gonna go get up to 20 miles per hour and we're gonna slam on the brakes. So we're at 20 and here we go. Pretty good. That stops pretty well for these thin tires. I didn't think it would grab as much. 19, 20, there we are. So these are hydraulic brakes and that's a difference maker. So there's some front suspension on this bike, which is gonna help absorb some of the bumps up at the front end. You could always get a suspension seat post if you prefer to have a little more absorption on the backside. So let's go ahead and I'll show you some of the things that I've done to the bike. Let me pull over here really quick. Let me show you a few things that we added to the bike. So a side mirror, that's a must, so you can see traffic coming from behind you. It's obviously on the left side to protect us, because we should be riding on the right side of the road. A phone mount, just because I like having my phone with me and not in my pocket. And then a little water bottle holder. So those are the 3 things that we added to the bike. So there it is. Now it's obvious this bike isn't meant for off-roading, but let's just say you needed to go off-road. If you're on a path and you're having to travel on some back roads, it'll get you where you gotta go. It's not ideal for taking it over a bunch of rough terrain probably, but it'll do what it needs to do. And we're putting it to its paces right now. This bike is great just to take out to paths, riding it in the road, taking it wherever you're going. Maybe you get a couple racks, a rack for the back, a rack for the front, do some shopping. If you want something to really go rugged and go off-road here on some of these trails, a bike like the Nomad by Velotric is the one that's going to have those big fat 4-inch tires, and you'll be able to go through some of that rougher terrain with ease. I'm pretty impressed with the fact that Velotric used hydraulic disc brakes on a bike of this price point. That's pretty impressive considering hydraulic disc brakes are going to be costing much more to manufacture on the bikes. So they're just better in every way. They're safer, they stop better, they make less noise, less maintenance. Just everything about them is better. So thanks for adding hydraulic disc brakes. So one of the other things that I really like is the display. Even though it doesn't have a lot of flash and bang, just like the Nomad, you can see this display in any lighting. In the sunlight, in the dark, it's bright, it's to the point, and when you look down, you can see your speed and the information that you need when you're riding the bike. So to me, that's an advantage. I don't need a fancy color display if I can't see it. So with this bike here, display looks good. I'm happy with it. So right now it just got over 30 degrees. We're at about 32 degrees right now. It was 29. Riding in the cold weather obviously doesn't make any difference. This bike's doing it just fine. One of the things I do when it's this cold is I'll bring the battery in so that it's a nice room temperature when I'm charging it, and I'll just leave it in the home until I'm ready to take it out for a ride. Okay, so let's take a look around the Velotric Discover 1 e-bike. So up front, the front forks have hydraulic suspension, 80mm travel, and lockout. The hub motor on the Discover is 500 watts. It's 48 volts and has a max torque of 65 Newton meters. The integrated battery is 48 volts, 692 watt hours, and is UL certified, which include Tesla grade cells that are made by LG or Samsung. Expect the charge time to be between 5 to 6 hours with this 48 volt, 3 amp hour charger. This bike has a super easy to read 3.5 inch backlit LCD display screen that includes things like trip, battery, pedal assist level, and more, including USB charger. The front headlight is a bright, high output, integrated LED light that's adjustable. Integrated tail light on the rear fender that gets brighter when you hit the brakes. Top speed on this bike is 20 miles per hour out of the box. Velotric says the pedal assist range on this bike is 65 miles and throttle only is 58. This bike has a 7-speed cassette. The derailleur on this bike is a Shimano Tourney. The shift leveler is a Shimano
7-speed thumb shifter. Included are hydraulic disc brakes. The bike is also equipped with 180mm rotors front and back. The tires are 26 by 2.5 inches wide with puncture-resistant liner. The aluminum alloy handlebars are 31.8mm and 660mm wide. The stem is Velotric customized with a 10-degree rise. The saddle is a Velotric Urban Comfort seat. The seat post is 30.4mm with a quick release clamp. This bike comes with front and rear fenders. The pedals are 9/16 alloy with reflectors. The kickstand is a heavy-duty aluminum with wide foot. The step-thru model weighs 63.5 pounds. The payload of this bike is an impressive 440 pounds.
Okay, so if there are more specs or features that are important to you that I may not have mentioned here, check out the Velotric website for more information. Okay, that's going to wrap this one up for the Velotric Discover 1 test ride and review. Thanks for checking us out. If you're interested in a Velotric e-bike, look down in the description. I'll have any promotional codes and a link to Velotric's website. So like always, until next time, ride safe, have fun, see ya.